It's 7 o'clock, I see. 7:02.
We're on.
All right, let's call the meeting of the Finance Committee to order on February 6, 2019. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman O'Brien.
Present.
Alderman Kelly is here. Alderman Clee.
Here.
Alderman Karen. Here. Alderman Harriet Gathright. Also, let it be noted that Alderman Laws was unable to attend. So we have 4 members present.
5, actually.
Did I miscount? I didn't count myself.
All right, public comment. Is there any member of the public who would like to speak? I don't see anyone. Communications. Alderwoman Kelly.
Communication from Dan Kukin, Purchasing Manager, regarding the purchase of 1 new Pierce Arrow XT 1500 GPM pumper truck with a value of $641,206. Mr. Mayor, I move to accept, place on file, and authorize the purchase from Minuteman Fire and Rescue Apparatus, Inc. in the amount of $641,206. Funds are available in Department 152, Fire Rescue, New Pumper Truck Bond.
Now the deputy is here in case there are any questions. So maybe you should come forward and sit at one of the seats just in case. I don't know if people have met you before. Any questions, comments? Do you know this guy? You know him?
Recognize him, yes.
Alderman O'Brien.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Deputy Buxton, in the past, we have gotten tools and everything on some of that apparatus. Is this just the price for the apparatus itself?
This has a minimal amount of equipment in it as well.
So we will get some new equipment to upgrade and,
Correct.
very good, very good.
And which station is this pumper going to go to?
Conant Road Fire Station, number 6.
Any other questions, comments? Also, Alderwoman Malizi Golia is here. And please record her as present. Alderwoman Karen.
Thank you. Did we have any money put aside for this?
Any money what?
Funds in our SURF account or is this a new, I know sometimes we have a little bit of money put aside, but I didn't see
I think this
anything.
is totally a bonded
Okay.
piece of equipment.
Okay. Thank you.
Alderman O'Brien.
And maybe the point to clarify, would I be correct in assuming that some of the last trucks we have bonded in the past, so it seems to be a little bit of the efficient way of purchasing them. Am I correct to assume that?
Yes,
Make that statement.
definitely. Anyone else? If not, all those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, Deputy Buxton, for visiting us. Alderwoman Kelly.
Communication from Dan Kukin, Purchasing Manager, regarding comprehensive lighting design and electrical plan for downtown Riverfront with a value of $100,000. Mr. Mayor, I move to accept, place on file, and award the contract to Lumen Studio, Inc. in the amount of $100,000. Source of funding is Department 181, Community Development General Operating Fund.
And Ms. Marchant is here. She's going to come forward and give you the background on this, to the extent you don't already know it.
Good evening. Thank you all. Sarah Marchant, Director of Community Development. So this is a contract to hire lighting professionals and electrical engineers to design a riverfront lighting plan for the riverfront from, say, the Broad Street Parkway to all the way down past Main Street Bridge to the Railroad Bridge. So it's to look at a comprehensive lighting plan for that area, and it is to create, a community public input process to design this, and then also full bid documents at the end. So it's something we can move to implementation with.
Now, Alderwoman Harriet Gathright has arrived and should be recorded as present. Can you give a little background on the Riverfront Master Plan and how this fits into that?
Absolutely. So the Riverfront Master Plan was a large community outreach that was completed in the fall, winter of 2017. And some of the 6 big ideas and the biggest priorities out of that from the community were that they wanted the Riverwalk to be better lit, to feel safer, and be more open. And so this is a huge component of that, to understand full lighting design. Many years ago, the city invested in some solar lighting on the riverfront. As many of you know, our solar lighting didn't turn out so well and doesn't really work. And so this is to make sure that we're putting in a fully electrified system, that it does not rely on solar and will work regardless of the gray days or some of the tree cover in this area. Some of the other priorities that the mayor's also moving forward with is looking at cleaning up all the invasives so that you can see the river, which also will help the safety level. And we should be coming to you with something in the near future on that as well.
Questions or comments for Ms. Marchand?
Mr. Mayor?
Alderman O'Brien.
Would this be replicated again with the new bridge that goes over the canal there? Are we going to look at lighting possibly in that area as well, too?
That's a great question. At this time, we are not looking at lighting in that area. Mine Falls Park is not lit on the other side, and there are street lights right there at the crosswalk that will be lit, and Ledge Street has lighting. Gate City Fence's parking lot is somewhat lit, but there is no intent to start lighting parts of Mine Falls Park.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyone else? All those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you very much. Alderwoman Kelly.
Communication from Dan Kuchen, Purchase Manager, regarding unleaded fuel contract with a value estimated at $366,625. Mr. Mayor, I move to accept, place on file, and award the contract to Dennis K. Burke, Inc. in an estimated amount of $366,625. Funds are available in Department 186, Transportation, Grant, and General Operating Funds.
Discussion, questions? All those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Unfinished business, we don't have any. New business, we don't have any. The record of expenditures, is there a motion on the record of expenditures?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I move that the Finance Committee has complied with the city charter and ordinances pertaining to the record of expenditures for the period January 11th, 2019 to January 31st, 2019.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. General discussion? Anybody have any general discussion? All right. Public comment?
No public.
No one here. Remarks by aldermen. Any alderman wish to make remarks? Alderman O'Brien.
May I make a motion to adjourn?
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the meeting of the Finance Committee is adjourned at approximately 7:10 p.m. Thank you all very much.